So good morning. Today I am going to discuss molecular orbital theory. This is the last video lectures. And in the last video lecture I have discussed the MO diagram of B2, C2, N2 and also the O2, F2 and Ne2 and their electronic configurations and also their bond order determinations. Okay, and I have also discussed the bond decision energy, bond length, etc. Okay, so now this is the chart, overall chart of the species along with MO electronic configurations and number of bonding electrons, number of antibonding electrons and bond order and magnetic behavior. Okay, so MO electronic configurations of different molecules with magnetic behaviors and their number of bonding antibonding electrons. Okay, so as you know H2 I have already discussed this MO electronic configurations, but this is at a glance you get this MO electronic configurations. So 2 sigma 1 s2 2 0 1 diamagnetic. He2 this doesn't exist, 2 2 2 minus 2 0. Lithium 2 3 plus 3 6 electrons, sigma 1 s2 sigma star 1 s2 sigma 2 s2. So here 4 minus 2, that is 2 by 2 1 is diamagnetic. Similarly beryllium 2, here sigma 1 s2 sigma star 1 s2 sigma 2 s2 sigma star 2 s2. 4 minus 4 0, this does not exist like He2. Okay, similarly B2 sigma 1 s2 sigma star 1 s2 sigma 2 s2 sigma star s2 s2 and pi 2px1 equals to or equivalent to pi 2py1 B2, that is 5 plus 5, that is 10. So 2 plus 2 4 6 8 1 plus 1, that is 10 electrons. So 6 minus 4 2 by 2, that is 1. So that is bond order 1. It is also paramagnetic. Why? Because it possesses 2 unpaired electrons, so its magnetism will be higher. If you find out the mu, then you get the magnetic moment. Okay, so next come to the C2. C2 means each 6 plus 6, so sigma 1 s2 sigma star 1 s2 sigma 2 s2 sigma star 2 s2 pi 2 px2 equivalent to pi 2 py2. So 2 plus 2 4 6 8 10 plus 2, that is 12. So number of bonding electron 8, number of antibonding 4, so 8 minus 4 4 by 2, that is 2. So that is the bond order and it's also magnetic. Why? Because there is no unpaired electron. Okay, in case of N2 7 plus 7, as I already discussed, sigma 1 s2 sigma star 1 s2 sigma 2 s2 sigma star 2 s2 pi 2 px2 equivalent to pi 2 py2 sigma 2 pz2. So total is 10, 2 plus 2 4 6 8 10 12 plus 2 14, 7 plus 7 14. So number of bonding electron 10, number of antibonding electron 4 and the bond order is 3. That's why in between nitrogen there is a 3 there is a 3 bond triple bond in between nitrogens. Okay, one is sigma, another is 2 pi, and it is also diamagnetic, there is no unpaired electrons. Now in case of N2 plus, here N2 plus means loses electrons, goes to from bonding sigma 2 pz. That's why it should be N2 plus means it should be possess 1 electron, so it is paramagnetic. And if electron goes from bonding MO, then bond order decreases. If it goes antibonding, then bond order increases. So if electron goes from bonding MO, then bond order decreases 3 to 2.5. So that is, and it also paramagnetic. Why? Because it possesses 1 unpaired electron. Now N2 minus, that is it accepts electrons. It accepts electrons where? Again, where it accepts electrons? It accepts electron pi star to px. Okay, so antibonding. So this is the paramagnetic, bond order 2.5. O2, as I told you, O2 means pi sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, sigma 2s2, sigma 2s, sigma stars 2s2, sigma 2pz2, then pi 2px2 equivalent to pi 2py2, then pi star 2px1, pi equivalent to pi star 2py1. So total 16 electrons. So that is bonding electron 10, antibonding 6, 10 minus 6, that is 4 by 2, that is paramagnetic. So that is the corresponding species with their MO electronic configurations, with their number of bonding electrons, number of antibonding electrons you get from bonding, antibonding, sigma and sigma star. Then you calculate bond order half of Nb minus Na, number of bonding electron minus antibonding electrons. If you see in the MO electronic configuration there is any unpaired electron, that is it is paramagnetic. If it is no unpaired electron, then it is diamagnetic. So this is the corresponding MO electronic configurations with bonding, number of bonding electron, antibonding electron, bond order and magnetic behavior. Next next part of the species. Next, O2 plus. O2 plus, as I discussed in the last video class, sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, sigma 2s2, sigma stars 2s2. So at a glance we can see the MO electronic configurations along with their bonding electron, antibonding electron, bond order. Because when the question will come, arrange the bond order, arrange their bondation energy, arrange their shortest bond length, etc., and arrange the stability, then you should know the bond order. In order to find out the bond order, we should know the MO electronic configuration. It is not possible to draw the MO diagram at that time. So that's why you should remember the MO configuration MO electronic configurations. So after writing MO electronic configurations, we get the all informations, number of bonding, number of antibonding and bond order, and also magnetic behavior. Now next, O2 plus. O2 plus is sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, sigma 2s2, sigma star 2s2, sigma 2pz2, pi 2px2 equivalent to pi 2py2. Okay, plus 2, that means 2 electrons. Okay, so these 2 electron goes from pi star 2px, pi star 2py. So that means, as you know, electron goes from antibonding MO. If electron goes from antibonding MO, bond order increases 2.5 to 3. Mathematically, it is diamagnetic, no unpaired electron. But here, O2 plus is paramagnetic due to the presence of 1 electrons, so which cannot be explained by the VBT, valence bond theory. So that is the clarity of, that is the beautiness of the MOT. From MOT you can explain the magnetic behavior, but we cannot explain in valence bond theory. So next, O2 minus. Sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, sigma 2s2, sigma stars 2s2, sigma 2pz2, sigma pi 2px square equivalent to pi square 2py, and pi star 2px2 equivalent to pi star 2py1. So this is the star equivalent energy, MO energy levels. You can write either pi star 2py2, pi star 2px1, no problem. Okay. So number of bonding electron 10, number of antibonding electron is 7. So bond order is 1.5, paramagnetic. Okay. Next, O2 minus. 2 electrons. It accepts 2 electrons. That means pi star 2py1, it should be pi star 2, because 18 electrons, which is equivalent to nothing but F2. So sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, sigma 2s2, sigma star 2s2, sigma 2pz2, pi 2px2 equivalent to pi 2py2, pi star 2px2 equivalent to pi star 2py2, total 18 electrons. So 10 minus 8, that is 2 by 2, that is 1. So O2 minus bond order is least 1. It is diamagnetic. It has no unpaired electrons in the MO electronic configuration, so that's why it is diamagnetic in nature. Now in case of F2, how many electrons? 9 plus 9, that is 18 electrons, which is resembles with O2 minus, because both possess same number of electrons, the MO diagram will be same as O2 2 minus. So same MO electronic configuration, sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, sigma 2s2, sigma star 2s2, sigma 2pz2, pi 2px2 equivalent to pi 2py2, pi star 2px2 equivalent to pi star 2py2. So again same 10 minus 8, 10 bonding electron, 8 is anti-bonding electron, so 10 minus 8 by equals to 2 by 2, that is 1, it is diamagnetic. Now in case of neon molecules, Ne2, 10 plus 10, 20 electrons, so 20 electrons means it should be sigma star 2pz will be filled up, because this is the 18 electrons, so comes here, you can write sigma star 2pz vacant, or you cannot write, so that will be sigma star 2pz star, sigma star 2pz square. So 10 minus 10, 0, that's why this molecule also doesn't exist, its magnetic behavior nothing, because doesn't exist, like helium, He2, beryllium 2. So this is the MO electronic configurations, corresponding number of bonding electrons, number of anti-bonding electrons, and also the bond order, and also the magnetic behavior. As I told you, if number of electron present, unpaired electron present, MO electronic configuration, that is, it is paramagnetic. If no unpaired electron, diamagnetic. And you should remember, I will later discuss the trick. If the electron goes from bonding or MO orbital, then bond order decreases. If anti-bonding electron goes from anti-bonding, then bond order increases. So that is the MO electronic configuration of the all species, including their bonding electron, anti-bonding electron, bond order, and also the magnetic behavior. Next, move on. Why the energy levels of MOs for B2, C2, and N2 are different? The difference in the molecular orbital configuration of B2, C2, and N2 molecules can be understood in terms of orbital interactions which come into play during the combination of orbitals. In case of BC nitrogen, the difference in energy 2s 2p level is quite small. Okay, as I told you, B2, C2, N2 one type of MO, and O2, F2, Ne2 another type of MO. So the difference in the molecular orbital, difference of the molecular orbital configuration of B2, C2, N2 molecules can be understood in terms of orbital interactions which come into play during combination of orbitals. In case of B, boron, carbon, nitrogen, the difference in the energy of 2s and 2p level is quite small. Due to the close proximity of 2s 2p energy levels, the mixing interaction of 2s 2p Z and 2s 2pz orbital also becomes significant. Besides 2s 2s and 2pz combinations, this causes the energy of sigma 2pz orbitals to be raised, and it becomes greater than pi 2px and pi 2py MOs which do not experience these intermixing interactions. So pi 2px and pi 2py which do not experience these intermixing interactions. Okay, so again I tell you, this is the very important. Why sigma 2pz comes in first or lower energy, then pi 2px, pi 2py in case of O2 molecules. That can be explained by these three explanations. So again I tell you, the difference in the molecular orbital configurations of B2, C2, N2 molecules can be understood in terms of orbital interactions which come into play during combination of orbitals. In case of boron, carbon, nitrogen, the difference in the energy of 2s and 2p level is quite small. Due to close proximity of 2s 2p levels, the mixing of interactions of 2s 2pz and 2s 2pz, 2s 2pz prime and 2s prime 2pz orbital also become significant. Besides, 2s prime and 2pz prime combinations. This causes the energy of sigma 2pz orbitals to be raised. That's why energy of the sigma 2pz raised and it becomes greater than pi 2px and pi 2py. So that's why pi 2px, pi 2py comes first in case of B2C2N2 as the energy of the sigma 2pz raised. So that's why pi 2px, pi 2px, pi 2py energy come lower energy. So that comes first, then sigma 2pz. So which do not experience this intermixing interaction. But in case of O2F2 molecules, 2s2p z prime and 2s prime 2pz mixing interactions do not occur. So as I told you, sp mixing is not considered here. O2F2. So in O2F2 molecules, 2s2p z prime and 2s prime 2pz mixing interactions do not occur. It is presumably because of relative larger difference of energy between their 2s and 2pz orbitals, which makes intermixing interaction of insignificant. This fact also supported by spectroscopic measurements. So in O2F2 molecules, 2s2pz prime and 2s prime 2pz mixing interactions do not occur. This is the very important question. If teacher or question will come, why 2pz orbital comes first in case of oxygen? Why not in case of B2C2N2? As I already discussed in case of B2C2N2. So in case of O2F2 molecules, 2s2pz prime and 2s prime 2pz mixing interactions do not occur. It is presumably because of relatively larger difference of energy between their 2s and 2pz orbitals, which makes intermixing interactions insignificant. This fact is also supported by spectroscopic measurement. Okay, so I have already explained why the energy level of why pi 2px, pi 2py comes first, why energy is lower in case of B2C2N2 compared to O2F2Ne2. I have already explained, considering the mixing, sp mixing, which is not allowed or not possible in case of O2F2Ne2. Okay, now try yourself. Question: arrange the bond dissociation energy order of the following. Bond dissociation means how much energy required to break or rupture this bond. Okay, try yourself. So I will give you the hints. First of all, you first write down the MO electronic configuration of O2 molecule. Okay, if you write the MO electronic configuration of O2 molecule, then what will happen? You can find out the bond order of O2, then find out the bond order of O2 plus, then find out the bond order of O2 minus, then find out the bond order of O2 minus. Higher the bond order means stronger bond, it will demand more energy. So bond order higher means it will demand more energy to break or rupture this bond. So lesser bond order means it will demand lesser energy. So bond dissociation energy will be higher for that species which has the highest bond order. Okay, as you know, bond order has inversely proportional to bond length. If bond order increases, bond length decreases. Okay. Now, also another question: arrange the shortest bond length order of the following same species. Same, like just like a same question, but two different time. Bond dissociation energy to rupture this bond. Suppose if O2 plus, okay, suppose it is 2.5. So if bond order high, so you have to supply more heat to rupture this bond. So shortest bond length will be for that species which has the highest bond order. Again, keep in mind, shortest bond length means, as you know, bond order is inversely proportional to the bond length. So shortest bond length means the species having the higher bond order will have the shortest bond length. Okay, try yourself. You can, I think you can answer these questions. Okay. So now in case of NO, now NO 8 plus 7, 8 plus 7 means 15 electrons. Okay, so it is greater than 14 electrons. So you know, MO electronic configuration, there are two types of MO electronic configuration: less than equals to 14 like B2C2N2, okay, sp mixing allowed, and greater than 14 electrons, sp mixing is not allowed like O2 F2 Ne2. So NO means 8, oxygen 8, nitrogen 7, 8 plus 7, 15 electron systems. So it should be follow the oxygen. Okay, MO electronic configuration. You see sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, sigma 2s2, sigma star 2s2, sigma 2pz2, pi 2px2 equivalent to pi 2py2, pi star 2px1 equivalent to pi star 2py, and sigma star 2pz. You can write up to pi star 2px1. You cannot write this portion, or you can write, there will be no problem. Okay, so that is the vacant and debonding. So this is the MO electronic configuration of NO15. That is O2 means 16, that is just like O2 plus. So NO means 15 electrons. So here NO 15 electrons, same as O2 plus, same as MO electronic configuration of O2 plus, same the electronic configuration of O2 plus. If you look this O2 plus, here same electronic configurations. Okay, now NO plus means it loses one electron, that is it becomes 14 electrons. Then it follows what? Then it follows less than equals to 14 electrons up to nitrogens. So NO plus 14 electron system, same as N2. Cl minus, carbon 6, nitrogen 7. So 7 plus 6, 13 plus 1, 14 electrons, same as N2. CO 8 plus 6, 14 electron system, it is also same as N2. So this is the MO electronic configurations. Now you can find out the MO electronic configurations after getting the number of electrons. If greater than 14 electrons, then it should be follow the oxygen MO diagram, the electronic configuration. If less than or equals to 14 electron, it should follow the N2 MO diagram, M2 B2 C2 MO diagram. Okay, now trick or note you should remember, because sometimes there is a very little time to give the answer. There is MCQ questions, so it will take more time if you write the MO electronic configuration of spore species, and from this you find out the bond order. Then it is very tough job to not tough job, it will take more time, it will more time consumed. So that's why I will give you a small trick. So for 14 electron system, if the number of electron decreases or increases from 14 electrons, okay, for 14 electrons, if the number of electron decreases or increases from 14 electrons, then you subtract always 0.5 from 3. For 14 electrons, if the number of electron decreases or increases from 14 electrons, then you subtract always 0.5 from 3. Then you get the actual bond order. It is applicable for more than 10 electrons present. More than 10 electrons present. So this trick is applicable for 10 electrons, from 10 electrons to 14 electrons. Simple thing is, it is applicable for 10 electrons to 14 electrons. 10 means from B2 to N2, B2 C2 N2, B2 C2 N2, 10 to 14 electron system. You get the bond order, actual bond order. If number of electron decreases or increases from electron, then you subtract always 0.5 from 3, then you get the actual bond order. It is applicable for more than 10 electron system. Now check it whether suppose number of electron decreases. Suppose C2 carbon is 12 electron system. Okay, so if number of for 14 electron number of electron decreases, so number of electron decreases, suppose in case of C2 means 12, number of electron decreases, then okay 0.25, okay, 14 electron 3, 2.5, okay, so no, the 14 electron system, if the number of electron decreases or increases from 14 electrons, then you subtract always 0.5 from 3, then you get the actual bond order. Actually it is applicable for more than 10 electron present. C2 is 10, bond order is 2. Okay, actually the rule is decreases or increases from, then you subtract 0.55, increases, then you add, okay, 0.25, actually how many electron decreases? 2. Okay, so 2 decreases, then you subtract 0.5, 14 electrons, 12, 2 electron decreases, so always 0.5 from 3, that is it should be 2.5, but it is not a 2.5, actually it should be adding, rule will be 14 electron if the number of electron decreases or increases, okay, 14 electron, then subtract always 0.5 from 3, that is 2.5. So if number of electron decreases or increases, for 1 it is 0.5, the 2 it is 0.5, that is 2, that is from 3 to 1, 3 minus 1, that is 2. Okay, it is understood. So now 14 electrons, so it is number of electron decreases here 2, so 1 for electron 0.5, 2, that is 1, so 3 minus 1, so that is also 2. Okay, next. So this is the MCQ some questions. Main axis of diatomic molecules is Z orbitals, px, py overlap with each other to form which of the following molecular orbitals? Main axis of diatomic molecule is Z. Orbital px, py overlap with each other to form which of the following molecular orbital? From pi molecular orbital, sigma molecular orbital, sigma molecular orbital, and sigma and delta molecular orbital, and no bond will form. And N2O2 are converted into monoanions into respect to which of the following statements down? Bond length increases, N2 minus becomes diamagnetics. So N2 minus, the N bond weakness in N2O2 minus, the O bond order decreases. Okay, and which of the following species does not exist? Lithium 2, beryllium 2 plus, beryllium 2, B2. I have already discussed. Which of the following molecule stabilizes by removal of electrons? C2, N2, O2, H2. That means which of the following, that means which molecules loses electron, after loses electron gets stability? N2, H2, O2, C2. Okay. Number of nodal planes pi star 2px are 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Pi star 2px. Okay. Did you know n minus L? So the low density of ice compared to the water is due to the dipole-dipole interactions. Here the questions is not this questions, okay, but it comes here. Okay, it should not be there. Which of the following has the strongest O bond? O2 plus, O2 minus, O2, O2 minus. Question number 6 not included in this chapter. By mistake it has been given, so no problem, it is the question of hydrogen bonding questions. So which one of the following has the strongest O bond? O2 plus, O2, O2 minus, O2 2 minus. Which species does not exhibit paramagnetism? Which species does not exhibit paramagnetism? N2 plus, CO, O2 minus, N. Okay, so I have give some question, try yourself. Okay, I think you should give the answer. If you have any confusion, any doubt, then ask me, I will solve this question. So except question number 6, you can try to solve this question up to 8 except 6. This is not included in the syllabus. So this is the very interesting questions. Which of the following molecules stabilize by removal of electrons? C2N2O2 H2, and number of nodal planes, and which one of the following has the strongest O bond? Previously I have, in previous slide I give some questions, try yourself. Bond dissociation energy and also shortest bond length, and which species does not exhibit paramagnetism? N2 plus, CO, O2 minus, NO, and which one of the following species does not exist under normal conditions? Okay, so this is lithium 2, beryllium 2 plus, beryllium 2, B2 plus. Okay, so again question, magnetic behavior order, that is where it changes. So a magnetic behavior N2 to N2 plus, C2 to C2 plus, NO to NO plus, O2 to O2 plus. In which case the magnetic behavior changes? Paramagnetic to diamagnetic, diamagnetic to paramagnetic. So in order to answer these questions, we should first write down the every question, write down the MO diagram, then find out the bond order. Then you don't need to find out the bond order. If you get the MO diagram, you get the number of unpaired electrons. You get the number of unpaired electrons. If changes, if there is no change of electrons, there will be no change of magnetic behavior. If changes of electron takes place, then magnetic behavior also takes place. Okay, I think you understood. Next, check the same bond order. Which species has the same bond order? Whether A, option A, Cn minus NO plus, option B, Cn minus Cn plus, option C, O2 minus Cn minus, option D, NO plus Cn plus. Which species has the same bond order? Same order means if it is 2.5, it should be 2.5. Okay, you have to check it. This is the very interesting questions. So in order to solve this question, we should again MO diagram. Okay, Cn minus 6 plus 7, 13 plus 1, 14 electron, just like N2 system. NO plus 8 plus 7, 15, 15 minus 1, that is also 14 electron system. So in this way you can first write down the MO electronic configurations, then you get the bond order. After getting the MO diagram, you get find out half of bond order, half of NB minus NA bond order. Find out which option has the same bond order. Okay, so that's why you have to find out the individual bond order by writing MO electronic configuration. Okay, which of the following with respect to increasing bond order is correct? NO, C2, O2 minus, He2 plus, He2 plus, O2 minus, NO, C2. Very interesting question. C2, NO, He2 plus, O2 minus, He2 plus, O2 minus, C2, NO. So which will be the increasing bond order? So again the same. You have to write down the MO electronic configuration. Okay. After writing MO electronic configuration of 4 species, you find out the bond order. Then you get the bond order. Then you choose the options. Very simple questions. Try yourself. Okay, just keep patience, write down the MO electronic configuration, then find out the answer. The molecular orbital configuration of Cn plus is Kk, this one, Kk, this one, this one, this one. So already Cn plus, here Cn plus, already you have find out this MO electronic configurations here. So this question very important. O2 2 plus, suppose there are 4 options given, which option MO correct or MO orbital configuration will be correct out of 4 in case of O2 plus or NO plus or CO plus or N2 minus or N2 plus. This is very important question. So I have discussed several questions from this chapter. So I hope you are enjoying these video lectures. Okay, and if you feel any doubt, any problem or any confusion, then ask me. I will solve or I will guide you, help you. Okay, so thanks for watching this video lecture.